Hey guys, JawsTheSharkReviews here, and today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe class Skydive. So here he is in his jet mode, and now before we take a look at Skydive himself, let's get a nice look here at the packaging he is included in. So here it is. Here's the front. As you can see right here, you get a nice little art here of Skydive. He's just giving us a little smile. Here he is in jet mode. Here's this. You got all this right here. 5 out of 5. But of course, chronologically, in my little review series for these aerial bots, this is only 4 out of 5 because I still have to review Silverbolt, and of course, the eventual combination video, but we'll see how many years that'll take, because to this day, I just realized I still haven't reviewed Motor Master from the Stunticons from Legacy, nor have I done the Menasor combination video, so trust me guys, eventually I'll get to it, even if maybe I'm 85, I'll get to it, don't worry. And same thing too with the Volcanicus, low core class Dinobots. I think I have reviewed all the Dinobots. I just haven't done like a video combining them, so I'll get to that too. Don't worry. Even if the year's 2035, I'll still do it at some point. So please be patient. All right. But anyways, here's the side of the box, or at least one of the sides. Here's the top. Here's the other side. And here's the back. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. So let's bring Skydive right back into frame, and yeah, so this is at the very least the last of the Deluxe aerial bots, and Silverbolt's a commander class. At least he's more like Voyager scale, but and yeah, I could say that because I do have him, so don't worry. I'm not sounding all pretentious here. I literally do have the figure. I've had him for like 2 months now, so it's just I haven't gotten to reviewing him. But again, it's coming soon. So yeah, let's focus on Skydive right here. So he is a heavy retool in a similar fashion how Fireflight was a retool of Slingshot. This guy is a heavy retool of Air Raid. So you'll see plenty of similarities, some differences, but yeah. So looking up close here he is in his plane mode, and I think he looks really cool. I like his little wings here with the lightning bolts. I think those look nice, and especially the little tail fin he comes with, which I need to push down a little more. There you go. I think that looks really nice. And yeah, here's the little thrusters. And here's the bottom. You can kind of tell it's a full liver robot. I mean, basically for all these guys, you can kind of tell that, so who gives? And oh yeah, visible head syndrome right here. And yeah, and then there's the landing gear. Just like with Air Raid, it comes right out of his chest, which is a little unsettling, but it's Transformers, so it's a little bit more normal. So yeah. And he also comes with guns. Now these ones, unlike like in my previous review of Fireflight, I noted how his weapons didn't change at all from Slingshot. Well, this guy's weapons are actually all new, unlike like with Air Raid. Air Raids are quite a bit different than these, and I'll show that in a bit. But yeah, that's pretty much that there. But so yeah, you could store those on the bottoms of the wings, or you could store them right down here, I guess, if you wanted to. I think that's it. So yeah, not really a whole lot to talk about here. So yeah, let's get right down to the alt mode size comparison. So here he is with Air Raid, and I'll show off the two of them right here, and as you can see, they're you can tell they're similar, but they're also quite different too. Like for example, Air Raid has 2 tail fins, whereas Skydive only has 1. The wings are completely different. The nose cone is actually different too. If you look really closely, you can see some differences in design. Let me turn down the brightness a little so you can see the details just a bit better. So there's that, and then here's the palm. Obviously, color-wise, they're a lot different, but molding-wise, you can see a little more similarities. So there's that. Of course, they both have visible head syndrome. And then, yeah, here's the guns. So as you can see, these are air raids. They're kind of funny-looking guns, but then Skydive here, he's got the cooler-looking guns. Like, I don't know what these are, but these I like these more. So sorry, air raid, but yeah. So there's that. Here he is with slingshot. And last but not least, here he is with Fireflight. Oop, almost forgot that. So there you have that. So yeah, let's get right down to the transformation. And I think I forgot to note this in my Fireflight review, but if you've been following along, I'm pretty sure I did this with the Stunicons. I'm doing it also for the Constructicons and here with the aerial bots. So I'm not going to do the combination transformation for this review. I'll do that in my Superion combination video whenever that comes out. Again, whether it's now or 2036, that is what I'll do. I'll stick to that promise. No matter how long from now it'll be. Hopefully not too long, but so yeah. But for this review, we'll just be focusing on the alt mode and the robot mode. Plus, in the instructions, they don't even tell you how to transform it. So, you know, I mean, I do have Silverbolt's instructions, so you know, I get pulled up. But nah, I'm not gonna do that because I'm lazy. But yeah. So starting off, you just want to remove the guns, and then after that, just flip in the landing gear, and then it'll just be his chest. Then after that, you just want to flip down the leg pieces here, untab the feet, straighten them out, and then after that you're just going to want to move back this. It should come apart. I don't know why it's not. Oh, maybe it's because of this thing. Yeah, that might be it. Or is it? I don't know. I'll just remove this anyways. So after that, there we go. It must be just in really tight. But yeah, so after that, you just bring this down all like this. And I think, yeah, you could still just leave this little tail fin in. You know, he could hold it as a weapon. And I guess I could show that later on, but we'll just leave it there. So after that, straighten out the legs, move out the arms, and then flip down the hands. And maybe just move back the wings just a little bit so you get some clearance. And then after that, you just want to move back all of this. And there are two tabs right here and there. And those will go into those slots right there and there. And then after that, you just want to rotate around the head. And, oh yeah, then flip back these tail fins. And I guess just fix his posture a little. You know, you want to make him look nice for the camera. And so yeah, once you got that all done, there you guys have Skydive in his robot mode. And I'd say he looks really cool. You know, I mean, the other aerobots have their own nice, unique look. So you could say the same thing about this guy. And yeah. So anyways, let's get a close-up look here at the head sculpt. You know, I'm not too familiar with the Aerialbot character designs, maybe except for Silverbolt, but you know, I think it does have a nice G1-y looking face sculpt. So there's that. It kind of looks like an Oompa Loompa, actually. You know, the really orange face and the blue eyes. I mean, hey. You know, if they want to reboot Willy Wonka for the 500th time, they could have this guy be in it. And Slingshot too, because he's got an orange face. Doesn't have the same vibe though, because he's got the visors on. But yeah. Yeah, an About logo right here. There's not really much paint, and in fact, there's hardly any paint. I mean, I think is this painted right here? I don't think so. I think it is. Yeah, it is, because it's gray plastic. I'm guessing down here it's red. But you know, I mean, at least there's a nice bit of color variation going on, so it's not totally a loss. And here's the back, and you know, with those cool looking wings. And then there's this tail fin, which can be used as an accessory. It has shown, you know, I think on, does the box show that? Oh no, it doesn't. I think it was in the instructions. I forgot where I saw it, but it showed him like holding this. I don't think he can hold it though. He kind of can. It kind of sucks, so I'm just gonna put it back right here. Because honestly, that's just where it belongs. But yeah. So, anyways, for accessories, or actually before accessories, I almost forgot the articulation. But you know, if you have aerate, it should be the exact same thing. Well, I'll still do it anyways per tradition. So yeah. So head does swivel. You know, can tilt. Ooh, I didn't expect it to do that. But the head can actually look up this far, but if you want him to look even further back, you can always just move the neck joint all the way back here, but that's more intended for transformation. I think it's more of a combination though, because in transformation, like, you just gotta rotate the head around, that's all you gotta do. And he can't really look down, that's as far down as he can look, so he can't look down, basically. But his shoulders do move in and out, and you do get a full 360 degree rotation right there. Biceps do swivel. The elbows also do bend, and you know, he's got some wrist movement right there. Legs can kick up and back, and you know, you can give him a nice little karate kick. Thighs do swivel, knees do bend, ankles do pivot, and you can, of course, rock the feet back and forth. So, yeah, I mean, you know, even though these Aerial Bot Deluxes look kind of basic, I'd say they still have some solid articulation. So, especially this mold, I think it's about the same on the other mold for Slingshot and Fireflight, but you know, still pretty good. So yeah, now for the accessories again. You know, he's got his two guns. I'll show those. I dropped one, so I'll show this one. I'm gonna show this off here in better detail than I did before. So here is this. They're both the same, so I think, is that alright? I can't tell if that's good. That's not good. I don't know why this camera likes to not focus. It's like you got one job, bro. Okay, there we go. Now that's good. Oh, come on! Just when I had it. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. I knew either it was going to go out of focus again, or I was going to drop it, and I dropped it. Classic Jaws the Shark. Always screwing things up. But yeah. So, anyways, now you could just plug those guns into his hands. Grab this one. There you go. Alright, so now he's all armed. So, hooray for being armed. So, yeah, now, anyways, so now for the robot mode comparisons. Here he is with air raid. And, you know, I'll just give off a little 360 degree view here so you can see how the two compare. And yeah, so overall, I mean, there's quite a bit of similarities. You know, the legs appear to be the same for the most part, except for, well, you know, the back parts. And yeah, you know, I already specified some of the other differences, so I'll just leave it at that. But so yeah, there you guys have that. And then here he is with Slingshot. And last but not least, here he is with Fireflight. So there you guys have the robot mode size comparisons. And there you guys have my review for the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe class Skydive. And yeah, I'd say he's a pretty solid figure. I mean, I don't know if he's my favorite of, you know, the 4 so far. I don't know. I may still have to go with Fireflight, but I'd say he may be second or third. So, but yeah, really cool. I mean, it doesn't matter in the ranking. The only thing that matters, or at least in my ranking, all that matters is whether he's a good figure or not. And my answer is he is. You know, kind of basic, but I mean, if you look at the G1 aerial dot designs, they were kind of basic. So, you know, what you gonna do? And yeah, he's got pretty good posability. I mean, he looks like how he should. So I really don't see anything wrong with him. So, yeah. So, anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So, yeah. So, anyways, guys, as always, Talal R1.